hearing aid, you can get a swimmer's ear without even going near the water. A hearing aid has an earplug effect. Explains Brian W. Hans, MD. In addition to picking up sound, it also picks up moisture that lodges in the ear canal. Any trapped moisture can breed the germs that brew an infection. The solution: take your hearing aid out of your ear as often as possible to give your ear a chance to dry out. This is about adults. Now here we have take it out just for about 2-3 minutes and put it back again. But then there are these other suggestions also given for the swimmer's ear. Okay. This is very good for you. Swimmer's ear manje kai? Any moisture that remains trapped. You go swimming and naturally somewhat. And if you are going to dry it, sometimes it happens that it doesn't get that dry. And when other people get it only when they are swimming all the time. They go for swimming now, they go for swimming in the evening and afternoon and all the time. And this doesn't stay dry. You don't dry your ears. So there's moisture. But now these children, they don't have to go swimming to get this infection, because the perspiration, even if there's no water, you've had a bath, you've made it as dry as possible, but still a little bit of moisture will remain. And the whole day you're going to perspire, isn't it? So that is why I had also told you that as a matter of habit only, you put that antifungal, antibacterial and anti-allergy cream on the mold, even if there is nothing wrong there. So it doesn't happen in the first place. They have a head bath. Some moisture is going to be in the ear. It's not enough just with a towel to do this, because immediately afterwards they are going to wear the hearing aid. Isn't it? So you have a blow dryer now. Warm hot air. With that, dry it like you dry your hair, dry your ear. It doesn't hurt them at all. One way of doing it. Blow dry your ears. Eliminate the moisture in your ears every time you get them wet. Every time you get them wet, even if you're washing your face and your ears have become wet, you dry out the ears. That is the secret. The ear canal goes in like this and it bends this way. To get the ear canal straight, he suggests, this is the flap of the ear now. Just pull it like this. Little bit you pull it and the ear canal becomes straight. And you can blow dry it there. Okay? And you get it dry. There, if you don't have a blow dryer, you have those earbuds. You get them Johnson's earbuds. Okay? With them, right again. Like this, you pull the ear, we get the ear canal straight and just dry it out completely. Even if you blow, if your breath is warm, to dry out something, don't we do? And it dries out. So you can dry your ear out that way if you don't have a blow dryer. Just for that you don't have to go and buy one. Right? Dry your completely. Okay, pull the flap of your ear up and out to straighten the ear canal. And aim your hair dryer into your ear from 18 to 20 inches away from here. That will dry the ear, eliminating the moisture conditions bacteria and fungi find most attractive for growth. Use either a warm or a cool setting, but let the dryer blow for 30 seconds. That will dry the ear, eliminating the moist conditions, bacteria and fungi that find most attractive for growth. Let the dryer blow for 30 seconds. If ear itchiness is still your only symptom, one of these preparations might snatch it back from the brink of infection. An over-the-counter remedy, which you can get without any. Most drugstores carry ear drops that combat bacteria. They will have that combat bacteria. Not to let the infection travel near the eardrum. Take care of it then itself. Ear wax serve several purposes, including harboring friendly bacteria. Ear wax serve several purposes, including harboring friendly bacteria by not swabbing the wax out all the time. Wax coats the ear canal, protecting it from moisture. Naturally, it's such a natural protection by not swabbing the wax out all the time. Wax coats the ear canal, protecting it from moisture. Naturally, it's such a natural protection. If you are susceptible to a swimmer's ear, which these children get without swimming, or if you spend a lot of time in the water, you should try using a drying agent every time you get your head wet. Any of the following homemade solution work as well. A squirt of rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol. First, put your head down with the affected ear up. Pull the ear upwards and backwards to help straighten the canal, and squeeze a drop full of alcohol into the ear canal. Wiggle your ear to get the alcohol to the bottom of the canal. Then tilt your head to the other side and let the alcohol drain out. Vinegar or equal parts of alcohol and white vinegar will kill fungus and bacteria. Just imagine. Vinegar and alcohol. About few drops will kill fungus and bacteria. Use it the same way as you would use alcohol, baby oil or lanolin. These can be preventive solutions before swimming because they are oil, they prevent the water from going. Like I have suggested that cream every day when the ear is well, not after it has got an infection. And in case there is an infection building up, this particular zinc constant contact, it will immediately take care of it. Wash the molds in soapy water. Dry them out of warm water, not hot water. Wash the molds in warm soapy water every week. Don't put the inside, the canal of the mold, try to clean it with a pin or something, because a pin might scratch it and that will alter the sound. That will alter the sound. So don't. You can clean the canal, that ear mold with a pipe cleaner. Pipe cleaner is soft. The pipe that they smoke, gentlemen, they smoke. So to clean that, there is a pipe cleaner. With that pipe cleaner, you clean the ear mold. Or a small cotton swab. Cotton swab wrapped up on a soft stick. Never use a pin to clean the ear mold canal. It scratches it and it alters the sound quality.